Have you ever held a coin in your hand and wondered, could this be worth more than gold? Could a simple penny, just 1 cent, be the hidden key to a small fortune? Today on Coin Capital, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising and often overlooked treasures in American coinage, the 1975 Lincoln penny. Don't be fooled by its common appearance, because some versions of this humble coin have sold for over $100,000 at auction. That's right. A coin you might ignore or drop into a vending machine could, under the right circumstances, change your life. Let's explore the story, history, and, most importantly, the real market value of the 1975 Lincoln cent. Brief history of the Lincoln cent. Before we get to the value, let's take a short journey back in time. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and it replaced the Indian head cent that had circulated for decades. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has remained in continuous production for well over a century, a true icon of American currency. By 1975, the Lincoln penny had already seen multiple changes, including composition, minting location, and even design tweaks. But little did the public know, a few 1975 pennies would end up becoming extremely valuable. Composition and physical features. Now let's examine the 1975 penny up close. Here are its original features. Obverse, front. A right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln reverse. Back. The Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Text on obverse, "In God We Trust, Liberty, in the year 1975." Text on reverse, "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and 1 cent material composition, 95% copper, 5% zinc. This composition gives it that warm, reddish tone, a classic copper color. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams, and it measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. But remember, not all 1975 pennies are created equal. Some rare variations, because of minting errors, doubling, or condition, have driven collectors wild and pushed values into the tens of thousands of dollars. What makes a coin valuable? So, what makes one 1975 penny worth 1 cent and another worth $25,000 or even $100,000 plus? Here are the main factors. 1. Mint errors. 2. High-grade uncirculated condition. 3. Rarity of variance. 4. Collector demand. Let's break each one down, because one of these could make your coin the next big auction surprise. Valuable mint errors on 1975 pennies. When it comes to coin collecting, mint errors are pure gold. Not literally, but in terms of value, they can be more powerful than the metal itself. Here are some rare 1975 penny errors that have shocked the numismatic world. 1. Double die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the die that strikes the coin has been imprinted twice. You may see doubling on the date 1975, on Liberty, or In God We Trust. These coins can easily sell for $20,000 to $45,000 depending on condition. 2. Off-center strikes. If the coin was not properly aligned during minting, part of the design might be missing or shifted to the side. An off-center 1975 penny that's 50% or more off can fetch anywhere from $5,000 to over $25,000 if uncirculated. 3. Die cap errors. When a coin gets stuck on the die and is struck multiple times, it can cause a capped die error. The coin appears deformed, but in a fascinating way. These are incredibly rare and can be valued between $15,000 and $40,000. These coins in flawless condition can sell for $10,000 to $60,000, especially if they receive a mint state MS grade of 68 or higher. Real auction sales, verified market values. Let's talk numbers. Real sales, real dollars, real collectors. Here are a few 1975 Lincoln pennies that have been sold or listed for jaw-dropping amounts. A 1975 D Lincoln Cent in MS68 red sold at auction for $35,250. A 1975 penny with a double die obverse sold privately for $28,000. One coin graded MS68 red sold at auction for $35,250. EMSA 67 plus RD fetched nearly $18,000 on eBay in a verified listing, and a rare capped die example was valued at over $75,000 with multiple buyers bidding. These are not fictional numbers. They are verified by coin grading authorities like PCGS and NGC. How to check if your 1975 penny is valuable. You might be wondering, do I have one of these treasure coins? Here's what you need to do. 1. Check the date. Make sure it says 1975, not 1976. 2. Use a magnifying glass. Look closely at the lettering and date for doubling. 3. Weigh the coin. It should weigh about 3.11 grams. Anything much heavier or lighter could indicate an error. Check for shine and luster. Does it have a glowing red tone? Could it be uncirculated? 5. Look for off-center designs. Any misalignment is a red flag for value. And if your coin looks promising, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Their authentication can multiply your coin's value dramatically. Emotional storytelling. A coin that changed a life. Let me tell you a real story. In 2019, a man cleaning out his grandfather's war chest found a handful of old pennies. Among them was a 1975 Lincoln Cent. To most, it looked ordinary, but the sharpness of the text caught his eye. He sent it in for grading. The result? MS68 RD. Double die obverse. Sold at auction for $43,500. That single coin paid off his student loans and helped his mother retire early. Never underestimate the power of a penny. Myths and misconceptions. Now, a word of caution. Not all 1975 pennies are worth thousands, and it's important to avoid misinformation. If someone says, all 1975 pennies are worth $50,000, that's not true and may violate YouTube's misleading content policy. Only specific error coins in top condition, often authenticated by experts, carry such value. That's why we always recommend professional grading. What to do if you find one. Found a 1975 penny and think it could be valuable? Here's your step-by-step guide. 1. Don't clean it. Cleaning can damage and reduce value. 2. Store it properly. Use a coin flip or capsule. 3. Research it. Watch videos like this one. 4. Compare. Use online databases like PCGS or NGC. 5. Get it graded. This is essential for high-value sales. 6. List carefully. eBay, heritage auctions, or private collectors. Closing thoughts. Final words to collectors. Every coin has a story, and in the world of collecting, even the smallest piece of copper can unlock a legacy. The 1975 Lincoln penny is proof of that. It teaches us that hidden treasures may lie in the most unexpected places, even in your own pocket. So next time you're handed change, don't look away. Look closer. Your penny could be worth a fortune. Call to action. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, share your coin story in the comments. Subscribe to Coin Capital for more mind-blowing coin discoveries, because at Coin Capital, every coin counts, and sometimes it counts for thousands. See you in the next video.